Welcome. So today we'll learn obtain a DFA to accept strings of A's and B's having even number of A's and even number of B's. Even number of A's and even number of B's. So here if you want even number of A's, so what are the possible even numbers? 0, 0, 2, 4, like that it has to go on, right? So 0 also has been accepted and 2 also has to be accepted and 4 also has to be accepted. So even number of A's, this is a transition diagram. Starting state and final state will be same because 0 also has to be accepted at 0 number of A's, 2, 4, so like that. So this is the even number of A's diagram, and for this is a DFA for even number of B's. Okay, now we have mentioned here A0, A1, B0, B1 as the states. Fine. Now to obtain the string, obtain the DFA to having even number of A's and B's, you need to combine these two. So that is possible in this way. Q is equals to Q1 into Q2. Okay, so A0, B0, A1, B1. We have to make 4 states from A0, A1, B0, B1. All four possible combinations you have to make. That is A0, B0, A0, B1, and A1, B0 and A1, B1. So all the possible ways you have to do cross product of two states. Okay, like this. Right. So after that you will get the states like this, so that you can mark it as Q0, Q1, Q2, Q3. Alright. And you have, what is the transition? From A0 to A1 you have A to A. As you remember here, A0 to A1 you have A to A transition, and B0 to B1 you have B to B transition. Right. So B0 to B1 you have B to B transition. Right. So if the transition is taking place like this, even number of A's and B's, if it comes loop, so it will have same number of A's, and if it comes loop, it will have same number of B's. Okay. If it is taking transition from for other states, then you have to include here A1, B1 also. So that time just you give same, repeat the same way of transactions. Okay. Now if you check any of the states, even number of A it will loop here, and if BB it will loop like this, right? But if you have AB, what will happen? It will go move from Q0 to Q2, Q0 to Q2 for A, and Q2 to Q3 for B. Again A it will go back to Q1, again for B it will go back to B0. If it is reverse, like BA, this is also even number of B's, right? So that time it will move like this. So this is a DFA for even number of A's and even number of B's. Okay. And if the answer question is different, like if you want to make odd number of A's and odd number of B's. Okay. If you want to accept the even number of odd number of A's and odd number of B's, just change the opposite way. So previously what is the question? This is even number of A, even number of B. Just change the final state in the opposite direction. So this opposite is this one diagonally. Okay. So this you have to make it as a final state. All other transition is similar. Okay. So all other transition is similar. Just make this as a final state. So this one become odd number of A's and B's. Odd number means what? You should accept 1, 3, 5 like that. So 1A also, 1A and 1B it should contain. So AB if it is there, so it will come like this AB. BA is there, BA. Understanding? So this is the way you have to design. And if the DFA need to accept odd number of A's and even number of B's. So here odd number of A's means wherever A is there, one transition for A. So this you make it as a final state. And whenever B's comes, it will come from this loop only, right? So it will come 2 times. So it will be even number. Okay. So this is the odd number of A. This root will be odd number of B's. Now we can consider BAB, which is having odd number of A, 1A and 2 B's, even number of B's. So now B, A, B. So it will be in the final state that has been accepted. Okay. If the question is asked reversely, this is the answer. Just change the state into some other, means this diagonal one. Okay. Odd number of B means wherever the one transaction of B is taking place, that state will be our odd number of B. Okay, so here this is our odd number of B transaction. So this state you will make it as a final state. Okay, so this is the problem for both the odd numbers of A's and B's, even numbers of A's and B's, and vice versa.